Okay, so I did a story earlier about Olivia Jade, the daughter of Loughlin. You remember she was Aunt Becky on Full House. She and her husband are in jail for paying $500K to get their daughter in the USC and lying on application to take advantage of, I guess, a scholarship for rowing, to the point of even sending in a picture, yeah, of her rowing. She never rowed a day in her life, but they put her in. She's a student athlete, and she ain't never rowed except on that photograph. So she went on the red table with Jada. Jada's mama was giving her the side eye the entire time and told her it's not acceptable. She's white privilege at its best, at its worst perhaps, for you to even come onto the red table and think that black women should redeem you. You're gonna use us to redeem you to make you feel better about your wrongdoing. I thought that was interesting. But I do have a question. I want to be devil's advocate for just a second. Is that all right? Is that all right? No. Was it really? Is it really that bad? Do we really care that their parents spent that money to get them into college? Like, do we really care? Some of you might. Some of us might. What's the big issue here? Was there anything we ever did? I mean, I know we're saying it's white privilege, and it is. It's definitely that. We can't deny that it's white privilege. And just being devil's advocate, bear with me. Don't tear me apart. Don't rip me to shreds. I'm just curious. I just want to see both sides of the coin here. While I agree, they should have gone to jail. It's against the law. You should go to jail. It is privilege, white privilege. Not the same privilege that we have as black folks. Well, rich black folks, perhaps. It's always hard to watch Jada talk about this stuff when her and Will are super rich and their kids are they benefit from privilege as well. It's hard to hear them talk about it, but I get it all the same. But aren't there some things that we did? Not me per se. People I may know have known. Did anybody know anybody that used somebody else's address so their kids go to the better school on a different side of town or a different district? May I do that? Is that measured the same? I'm curious. Anybody know anybody? Let's say know anybody that their cousin ain't got no job. So or somebody promised to give them $1,000. They let them use their kids on their taxes, so they get more money back, and they give them a little bit of. Anybody do that? Just curious. Is all this kind of the same, or is it altogether different? I'm just curious. Just trying to be devil's advocate tonight. I got my black hood on. I just want to be devil's advocate tonight and curious about talking about some things. Just curious what you guys think. Is that stuff the same, or is it different? Do you really think that should she be in jail? Well, she ain't only in jail for 5 months, 3 months, something like that. 3 to 5 months, both him and her, the husband and the wife. So it ain't really that bad. They're gonna get out and live their merrily, happily, rich lives. I mean, their daughter didn't even need to go to college. They super rich. She said that she wanted her daughter to have a regular, normal life. Not aside from the money, she wanted them to be able to experience some regular stuff like going to college. Whether she needed that or not, she wanted to experience it. And that's understandable as a parent. A lot of times as parents, we do things. We want to do things to make sure our kids have different experiences, and experiences that we perhaps didn't have. Or in some experiences that we did have. So I don't really fault her too much. I mean, it was against the law, so she went to jail. But I'm just saying, this might be some high thinking. I ain't even smoking nothing, but some high thinking. One of some things that we did. You know some people? It could be just me. It could be just people I know when I was growing up that did some shady things like that. Putting their phone number in the kid's name. Carrying somebody else's kids on their income tax to get more money. Income tax credit, I guess. use somebody's address so they can go to a different school. Just curious. Y'all comment and subscribe. Like, let me know what y'all think. But subscribe. Please subscribe. Peace out.